We're back. Another day. It's a different day. We didn't just change our clothes. We're not just recording 2 videos in one day. It's not what we're doing.
Of course not.
Tool theft. Let's talk about that again, man.
Tool theft. Got us back on this sore subject.
It is a sore subject, isn't it?
All right. In reference to how do we want to expand on this now?
What I want to talk about, one thing like straight up is all the responsibility is placed on tradesmen. And by that, what I mean is, your tools get stolen, your van gets broken into. Yeah. So the first thing is the van was broken into. Right. Why is it so easy to break into the van?
Why is it so easy? The metal's thinner than a baked bean can.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you can punch through it. Why? So they got into the van.
2 seconds it takes to open the door.
Yeah. Why is it so easy? It should come out more secure. They take the tools. Why are the tools not trackable, traceable? Rah. Okay, so that is the manufacturers of the vehicles, the manufacturers of the tools.
On that note, hold that thought. The police recently had their biggest ever haul because of a tool that had a tracker in it.
Was it a Milwaukee?
Over 11 people were arrested. Over £1 million worth of tools were recovered.
£1 million of tools?
£1 million worth of tools. When I saw the pictures of the what do you call them? The
units? The containers.
The containers. The containers were jam-packed with tools.
So what are they doing? They're sending it abroad now?
I have no idea. It was jam-packed. There was police standing there. Yeah, get me in the picture. I was involved.
We've done some work. We actually done something. Of course they're posing for a picture.
And the only reason it was found was because of a tracker.
Milwaukee?
I'm pretty sure it was a Milwaukee.
Because they can come with trackers. They're like one of the only ones that can have trackers.
It's ridiculous. All tools should have a tracker.
All of them.
All tools. Vehicles should not be so easy to break into.
No, tools should be trackable.
It's ridiculous.
And then again, with all the responsibility, so the manufacturers of the tools in the vans have no responsibility. And then you call up the police, they don't do anything, they don't come, so they've got no responsibility. All you get is the crime number. You use that crime number to call the insurance, and they don't pay out, like we said, unless you have 50 years worth of receipts. So that's 4 different industries. Just that's what they're saying.
Yeah. They don't.
It's all on you.
Everything is on you.
Your 30 grand van, we don't care. Well, it's easy to get into.
And where you park your vehicle.
And the parking again, yeah. So all these parking companies, the ones that run the private car parks, they don't care.
No one takes any responsibility. It's solely the responsibility of the tradesperson.
But then you can't park on the street. You have to park in the secure car park because now all of the permit parking, and there's nowhere to park anymore.
Do you know what? It's getting to the stage now, presently, where I think it would be beneficial to price into every job someone to sit in your vehicle.
Yeah. I thought that.
Just pay someone a little 40, 50 quid a day just to sit in the vehicle. So if a warden comes, they move the vehicle.
Like a driver's mate for a lorry driver. Traders mate.
We're getting to that point.
Traders mate.
The thing about all of this now is that... Hello? The thing about this is that... Is that you, the customer, is the one who pays for it because we're just going to add it to the quote.
Yeah.
So it just gets passed on. Yes, initially we feel the brunt. Yeah. Our tools are stolen. Now we've got to go and work hard to replace that. Yeah. But now we have to find a way so as our tools are not stolen again. Where's that money coming from? Coming from you.
Why'd you cost so much? Why'd you cost so much? Well, why? Because my tools keep getting taken. That's why we cost so much money.
You want the right person to do your jobs. A lot of you customers out there, I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about when I say you go for the cheapest quote, you get burned, and then you have to come to people that are a little bit more professional in what they do.
You buy cheap, you get expensive.
There you go. You buy cheap, you buy twice.
Yeah. That's exactly what it means. Like, so you bought the cheap don't last, you keep buying the cheap, or you use the cheap to replace the cheap, lots of cheap add up to expensive. cheap.
It's crazy. It really is sad. Again, with the boot sales, I'm glad that you last time you mentioned about certain boot sales are now only allowing people to sell tools, providing that they can show evidence that they purchased those tools in the first place. And that's how it should be across the board, everywhere. You shouldn't be able to sell tools on a boot sale especially not in the boxes, and you've got millions of different types, brands. What tradesman has that?
Exactly.
No tradesman has that.
No.
Again, as you said last time, we tend to have a brand and we stick with the brand because then the battery can fit every piece of tool that you have. It's a real sad game sometimes.
It is.
And many times I've wanted to just come out of it, but I love what I do. I love creating something from nothing.
Yeah, I don't see where this is going, man. Because there's going to be a rise in vigilante justice. Hang on, before we go on to that, like the vans, right? The back of the van's not alarmed.
I discovered this.
What's that about?
Why is the cab alarmed and not the back? What's that about? I discovered this by accident, you know. I had my van locked, the front, the cab locked, and I went in the back. I opened the back door, and I thought, how come the alarm ain't gone off? And then I tried to open the front.
His alarm sounds broken.
Help!
Help! They're breaking into me! Ah!
my van sounds like it's got asthma.
Do you know what? Do you know what? What is it they say?
Shout fire.
Yeah, don't shout grape because no one comes when you shout grape. Shout fire, fire, fire. That's what the alarm should do. Fire, fire,
fire.
Come quick. Yeah, that would work better.
It's crazy. I don't understand. If anything, I would say the van is so important because the damage that they cause. Let me start again. Your tools are in the back of the van. Yes, you don't want your tools to be stolen, but nor do you want your van to be damaged. So the van security is top priority.
Yeah.
I don't want you to break into them. I want you to look at my van and think, oh, no, I'm not going to try and break into it. It's too much hard work.
It takes all they need, right? No word of a lie. No word of a lie. This with like 5 to 7 to 8 mil metal bit. In your van.
2 seconds.
Exactly.
I've seen him do it. 1, count 2. 1, 1,000. 2. That's it. They're in your van.
Open. Van's open.
That's crazy. Yeah. And I've seen videos where you have security companies, not knocking security companies because you're doing a good job. But I don't want to laden my van with metal cages inside and so on because I'm increasing the weight of the vehicle, which means my my expense is going to go up in my petrol, my fuel and stuff. And I'm lessening the space that's inside. And someone could still break in to the vehicle. Maybe they won't get past the cage at first, but they've still caused damage to the vehicle. I want them to look at the vehicle and think, oh, I'm not going to trouble.
You know where that'll go? The first thing I think, because I thought about a cage in the back, but then it's weight and all that. Like, they'll just take the entire vehicle and then they will park it up and take their time to get into the cage in the back. If what's inside the cage in the back is worth it, they'll take the entire vehicle. So now your whole vehicle's gone. It's not just damaged. Now you ain't got no vehicle. You probably find it chopped up, rocked down. But then if they start doing that, take the vehicle away, empty the back of it, they'll probably start stripping the vehicles as well. Or sending the entire vehicle off to another country because, you know what I mean, they'll make the most out of everything. I shouldn't buy my van. Like, so the new Transit, 20 grand. Why do I have to put extra locks on the back? I just spent 20 grand on the van. Why do I have to then
come off the production line?
Secure, fully secure.
Ready and able.
Good to go.
Label it up.
Yeah.
Put your tools in. You're off.
We're paying money for the back to be alarmed, for metal plates to be put on the outside, for the inside, for deadlocks, the chubs to be put on there. That alone is about £2,000 worth of work. Yeah. I know because when I called up about the alarm system on the back, that was the most expensive. My guy was talking over £800 to alarm up the back and all that. He might have just been trying to take money out of my pocket. I don't know. But it was a lot of money for the back to be alarmed. Yeah. The plates is hundreds, few hundred, three plus. The locks, again, £200 to £300. On top of your new van, it should be secure already.
I've seen vans that have got all the chubs and everything, and they just bend the door
off.
These guys will do anything to get in your vehicle. However, it's our job to make sure it's as difficult as possible. That's what I would say to that. But owners, I think, should still be on tools, putting some kind of tracker in there, and van manufacturers. making it more difficult, then maybe we'll reduce the amount of tool theft and van damage that's caused.
Technology is so advanced nowadays. It's 2024. We literally live in the future. There's like, to get into my phone, for example, fingerprint. You have to, only my fingerprint unlocks my phone.
Yeah.
That technology, it sounds crazy, but technology is so advanced now and kind of cheap. It's all on your phone. All of this technology is on your phone. I don't think it would cost a lot. And even if it did increase the cost of the tools, I personally would pay the increase if this unlocked with my fingerprint.
Okay, yeah, I got what
my phone does it. Put the technology on here, so now I have to go, boop, now it works. And until I do that, it doesn't work. I don't think it will cost. And
you'd be prepared to pay the
I will pay the extra.
Yeah, me too, I would. Knowing that it's going to be no good to anyone that steals it.
You can't use it.
Yeah, I'd be quite happy to pay the additional cost to have my print on the...
You got to take my thumb as well now. As well as taking the tools, you have to chop off my thumb.
Let's say that.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
I'll mess you up with 4 fingers. You get a 4-finger sandwich.
That's wrong. No, you're right there. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that would be quite happy to pay the additional cost, knowing that it's going to reduce the likelihood someone's going to try and steal that tool, because it's no good to them. Because
the additional outlay at the beginning, because of the extra technology, is actually probably going to save money in the long run. Because if it was all done like that, tool theft is done, gone, done. It's all done. So now insurance is saving money. The police ain't wasting no time. Like the only person who would, hang on, I think I just had an epiphany. Did they do this, right? Are the vehicle Ford, are you in cahoots with Makita? Are you selling me a van that's easy to break into, right? And Makita ain't doing nothing with their tools, not just Makita, not just Ford, whatever, you know, I'm just generalizing. But are you in cahoots because you know the van's easy to get into, you know they're going to steal the tools, you know they're not going to get recovered, and you also know I'm going to come and replace them. So you've sold me 2 drills when I only needed one, because I bought one off here.
I see where you're going.
I bought one.
Yeah. Now you got
that's teeth. I'm coming back to get another one, and you know that.
Yeah. Someone else said that to me, that that's why they won't do it, because they know that you have to come and buy some more.
It's a mafia.
That's why they won't put track. But my thing is, if manufacturers made the tools with trackers and so on and so forth, we would still upgrade our tools. It's nearly every year we go to tool shows, and we want to see what is the latest. Anyone that is a tradesman loves their tools. If you're a real tradesman, you love your tools, and you're always going to upgrade. So you're always going to want to buy the next, the latest, a time saver, something that's going to benefit you, you know, a little.
There's a bit of one-upmanship as well, like when we're doing the set builds.
Oh, with the
wow, look what I got. Look what I got.
He's got a purple one, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, Goldie. Goldie with your purple Makita. We see you.
Yeah, that's true.
One-upmanship.
When we were doing the set builds, which we haven't done for a little while, but when we were doing that, someone would come in with something brand new. Oh, what's that? Oh, I like that, man. I want one of them. Where'd you get it?
You got to level up. Next week, you better come in with something equivalent or better.
And when you turned up on site with your cross cut.
Oh yeah.
And Goldie went and got a belt.
Yeah.
The big Makita.
Yeah. I got a daddy D-Walk chop saw. I got it so I could cut through sleepers in one cut. And then took it on site, took it on set. And then one of the mates, Gordy's another carpenter, he came in a week later with the Makita version because it's got double bevel. It bevels both ways.
Big boy, This is the thing, see? It's not a case of we buy our tools and we buy it once. We don't. We're constantly upgrading and buying the latest.
Yeah, they're toys.
So, and the thing is about it, there is some really expensive Festool, Mafel, fancy stuff. But we tend to stay away from them because they may get stolen. And that would hurt even more.
That leads me into something. Go on, sorry.
Now, my thing is, if we've already got cordless, drills, the jigsaws, plunge, we would buy the tape, you know, the Mafel tape. You seen the Mafel table saw? I was tempted to buy one, and I thought to myself, I can't do that. Because they're nice and lightweight. And
that's a workshop tool, man.
Oh, I would commit murder if that was taken from my vehicle. Oh no. Anyway, back to what I'm saying. My point is, it's not that we buy tools and then we're going to stop. We would be forever buying tools, and we'd buy better quality tools, which are more expensive. So trades and manufacturers would not be losing out. Put trackers in them tools, thumbprint or something.
That leads me on to an idea that I had. I swear I mentioned it to you about buying cheap tools and leaving them scattered about. So when you break in the back, all you see is like a crappy Black & Decker, like distraction tools. Just buy distraction tools. Do you know what I mean? Cheap crap things that.
But where's your tools in? You'd have to hide them in the back of the van.
Yeah.
That's the thing, isn't it? I understand what you're saying. So you open the back and there's a Ryobi line.
Yeah, that's it, Ryobi.
No disrespect to Ryobi, you're trying. There's a Ryobi line.
Don't bring your Ryobi tools on site.
There's a Black & Decker line.
You ain't gonna hear the end of it. This is DIY crap you got, man. Be better off with B&Q own brand, man.
Oh no, don't go there. Oh no, that's terrible.
Silver line. Yeah, no, but that's genuinely an idea I had. I don't really know how it would work, but I thought to myself, like, so if someone broke into the van, they open it and they see a load of stuff first of all, but it's crap tools that the drill's £30 or, you know, all this sort of, take it. I bought that for you to teeth, you skanky bastard. Get a job. Get a job, man.
Distraction tools. Oh, it's crazy. It really is crazy.
But you shouldn't have to be thinking like that.
No.
Like, why should none of these ideas should even be coming into your head to actually contemplate? You know, I'm not saying that I'm genuinely going to go out and do that, but it is something that goes through your head. Let me buy a load of crap for the skanky person to actually take. You know what I mean? Like, but it comes back to the same thing that we said in the last episode about why are you robbing from hard working class people? You probably live next door to us. Like, we don't live in a mansion. We're not rich people. We're working class people. You're probably down the road. And if I find out you are down the road,
I've often thought to myself, what would I do if I turned up on site and I saw someone using something and I knew it was mine? What would I do?
If it's got the branding on it, there's no two ways about it. It's yours.
Yeah. Would that be a case of red mist?
100%. I'm vexed at the right. If that was me,
I've always wondered.
I'm straight confronting you, and I'm going to point out that it's mine. There's the branding. You can't deny it. Why is that? Did you know that was there? Look, it's branded with my name. Yeah. Okay. You didn't steal it. Did you? Did you? Did you steal it, blood? Because we got problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, right, we'll get past that. But if you didn't steal it and you're just a tradesman on site with my stolen tools, but you bought it from the car boot site, we are now going to have a conversation about why are you as a tradesman buying from the building site? You know what it is. You've been done and you're exacerbating the situation. You're carrying the cycle on. Why did you buy stolen tools as a tradesman? You know what it's like to get burnt. Why did you do that? Now, in my opinion, the only answer they could give that I wouldn't be angry about is what I said in the last episode, where it's, I've been done 5 times, bro. I'm not buying thousands. I'm not doing it anymore. So now I am in that position where I'm buying the cheaper, secondhand, stolen. I don't want to, but I've been done 5 times. But then
what do you do? Do you leave them with it or do you take it?
Blood, that's mine. I don't care. I don't care who you got it from or where. It's got my name burnt into the bottom. You best go back to the car boot now and tell my man that you want your money back or something. But I doubt he's at the car boot.
He'll be gone.
He's gone. He's at another car boot on the other side of the country, teething up people's tools again.
Yeah. That's crossed my mind. I've actually had dreams about that. What do you do if someone turned up on a job and they had your...
I'd rather that happen to me now because I've changed a lot. I've matured a lot. If that happened to me in my early 20s, now I'm in jail. You're 6 foot down and I'm in jail. Thanks. You know what I mean? Yeah. All because you stole my tools. Yeah. But that's to do with red mist. Like I say.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The red mist was kicking. I would hate to be in. I would rather not.
No.
Let it go. Get it, Raf. It's happened. Move on. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to live in a 10x6 or whatever the size is.
Surrounded by sausages. I got no
Let
no
me
time
help you, help me. We won't go there. I won't expand on that.
But yeah. I mean, have you seen some of these videos? I've seen videos on YouTube, right? It's got to a point where I have seen, they do the same thing. We were talking about it last night. You know, Porch Pirates. That's what they call them. So, you know, you get like delivery, Amazon delivery, whatever kind of delivery, and someone come and put something on your, it's really big in America now, but everything from America eventually comes here. They call them Porch Pirates. So Amazon come to your house now to deliver your package. And sometimes you're not home, so they leave it on your doorstep, blah, blah, or in a safe place. Now, the Porch Pirates are the people lurking, following the vans around, waiting for them to put down the package on your doorstep. As soon as they walk away, and sometimes they don't even wait for them to walk away now, the Porch Pirates are running up, grab the package, gone.
What? Blatant like that?
Blatant like that, yeah. All on Ring door, because everyone's got Ring door camera now. It's all on camera.
So wait a minute, what happened?
They run off and take the package. It's gone. It could be your brand. You've just ordered a new iPhone. It's been delivered.
But if they're doing that blatantly, that means no one's going after them.
Nothing's getting done about it.
Yeah.
And they're doing the same thing with tool theft now. So I've seen videos. Maybe in the next episode, we'll have to, I think in the next episode, we should pull up some statistics and some videos, because I've seen a video, and this is in this country now, a bit like the Porch Pirates.
Yeah.
They're not just waiting. The reason I say like Porch Pirates is because they used to wait until the package was put down, and then the UPS, FedEx, whatever driver walk back to his van and then they'll run up and take it. Now what they're doing is, I've seen videos of the person has just put the package down. He still stood next to the package. He just put it down, and man run up and literally snatch it from his hand. From his hand, the man is still, and then they go about their business. Now, the same thing with tools. I've seen it now where they're actually following tradesmen. Like, so they'll scope you outside the building site. They've probably seen you load up all your stuff at the end of the day. They will follow your van, and then they'll pull up and jump out, and then you'll have a van, a car.
What?
Yeah, you'll have a car full of four burly dudes jump out and just jack you. Like jack you. They'll stop your vehicle, smash your windows, open up, straight fight like we're fighting, and they'll just take the tools. You're there. Like, but now you've got to fight these four men, and they're trying to take your tools. I've seen that as well. So it's not even broke. You could be in the vehicle. You could be sat at a red light, traffic light. And if the wrong car pulls up next to you and they know what's in the back, they know there's 10 grand in the back. They know that. And there's four of these get out. Yeah.
That's made me, I feel really sick. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, that's the new thing. So
I'm hoping that doesn't take off. That is really bad.
And then you're going to see, this is where you're going to see the rise in vigilante justice. I saw one, and the guy was in a transit van. Again, we'll have to pull up some videos in the next episode and show you all this stuff if you haven't already seen it. And he's on the phone and he's chasing this car. So it's like dash cam footage, and you can hear the guy on the phone to the police saying he's chasing this car. They've just done my van, blah, blah. So he came out, saw them thieving from his van, and they jumped in the car and drove. He got in his van and drove after them. He's chasing them. And he's on the phone to the police, and the woman's like, no. And he's like, listen, and he's like, you best get here now, because if I catch them and I'm not stopping, they're racing. And I'm determined to get them. And when I get them,
someone's gonna get
there's one or two tools they haven't taken, and I'm gonna use them. And yeah, so it's serious, man. It really is a serious thing.
Yeah, it's all fair. Well,
if the police ain't gonna do nothing about it, tradesmen will start taking things into their own hands. They'll have to. Or it's going to be a rise in the cost of your job's going to go up, because now we have to pay a bit like a driver's mate. Yeah. We call it a tradies mate. You sit in the van to watch for them damn ticket wardens because there's nowhere to park. Watch for them damn tool thief because they're everywhere trying to take your livelihood. So the cost of your job's going to go up, because now we have to pay Joe Bloggs to sit in the van. That's the cost of your job gone up. It's not good. It's not. I don't see much change happening with it unless, like, who's it down to? It is down to, like we say, the manufacturers secure the vehicles, secure the tools, police do something.
Yeah. Police don't do anything because the government.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what you should do, yeah? Next time they break into your van or something, take your tools or something, you know the police ain't coming, just tell them that the thief misgendered you. And then... Done. They identified my Makita as a D-Wall. My D-Wall is offended. You know what I mean? Quick. They called my Festool a Makita. You know the police are there. Done. Real quick. 5 minutes there.
Yeah.
Crime number,
good.
everything.
I like that. All right, what are we going to talk about in the next episode?
I think we should pull up some statistics, have a little look at them, the crime figures, because I don't even know. All I know is it's on the rise. Yeah. I think we should maybe look at from when you started, that sort of decade, that era, to now. We could see up, down, left, right, what the statistics are doing.
All right. We're gonna have some figures for you for the next one.
Pull up some videos. There's some funny videos out there. Yeah.
I'm still thinking about what you said. Hey, misgendered my tool.
You know the police.
You know the police, please. What's the problems? I've been misgendered. You just misgendered me. You called me sir. You can really take that on forever.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
All right, let's bring it to a close. We're going to get back to you, and we're going to have some facts and figures for the next episode. So stay blessed.
Peace.
Go on.